From Peoria, Videomax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Daniel Shore and Davita Jackson. Our news anchors are Joanna Maggio and Lawson Barger. Our interviewer is Ariana Barrett and the Midstate News Team. Sports with Matt Wetterston, Brian Beto, and Casey Schwartz. Our state-of-the-art hosts are Lamara Johnson and Linda Hong. Our resident cook is Valerie Matthews, and Vanessa Strickland is in need. About Town with Crystal Lay, our movie reviewer Rihanna Pouncey, and Steve Williams is our street team. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Daniel Shore and Davita Jackson. Take it away, kids.
Hi, and welcome to the best of Midstate Magazine. I'm your host, Davita Jackson.
And I'm Daniel Shore.
So we're going over the best of Midstate, what Midstate has had to offer this season. It was a good season, you think?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It's a great time.
I enjoyed it a lot, too.
My first season as host. Now, you've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
Correct?
Some years.
When did you start?
I started freshman year as host of Midstate Magazine. It's a lot of wonderful experiences. Like, this will be my last show. Tear.
Oh, gosh.
But the show will move on. I'm passing the torch to you. It's my invisible Olympic torch. There you go.
Taking.
The torch is in your
Setting
hand
on the
now.
table.
Yes, it's burning.
Consider it done.
It's burning bright.
Right.
But I had a lot of a good experience. Like SOA is like one of my favorite segments, and I used to host that too. It was like so much fun.
So did you do it all 8 semesters?
No, I kind of took a break to do like behind the scenes stuff, you know. So
Okay.
we're going, you know, over stuff and behind the scenes, the crew and everything. So
Cool.
that was really great.
Well, today we're doing the best of.
I know.
We're doing state of the arts, in need, music, movies.
Don't forget About Town.
About Town.
Street team.
News will be new though.
Yes,
As
news
it
will be
should be.
new.
I feel
Yes.
that's appropriate.
They're ready to get their best stuff on. The news anchors are reading and going over their scripts right now. So as they do
I'm
every
excited.
show. As they do every show. You're excited? You don't look excited. Come on, smile. Give me something. Thank you.
Here we go.
The best of, like your suit, you know, you wanted to sparkle.
I wore my best of clothing.
Yes, you did.
So
To match the best of Midstate Magazine. And
I'm just trying to fit in.
dude, I'm going to miss you so much. You know that? You're
Oh,
just
Davita.
such a cutie.
Don't
Dewy,
say that. Not on
dewy
me.
Daniel Shore. Like the beach.
Like the beach.
Like the beach. Is there a segment about beaches coming? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
We did it as our theme for last week.
Yes, we
did
did.
the vacation travels.
We did
That was
vacation.
really interesting.
It was.
I'm looking into those Alaskan cruises for us.
The Alaskan cruises, we're going together.
Just because the show's ending for the season doesn't mean our friendship has to end.
Oh my God, that was so sweet. Thank you so much.
I wrote it last night.
Did you see? Why'd you even have to go there? That was not nice at all. Like, I really thought it was from the heart.
It was one of my best of lines.
Well, I'll give you some best of lines in a little bit, okay?
All right, let's go to About Town right now.
But I remember walking to the field house, and it was kind of snowing a little bit. There was a feeling of almost euphoria that you got as you got in there, because it was as if the crowd, which was the supporting element, the sixth man, as we always say, that really kind of turned you on. We were unbeatable by being able to play in the field house.
If Bradley's Fieldhouse could talk, it would have some great stories. And last weekend was no exception. Bradley University threw a party of a different sort.
It gives us an opportunity to watch the game among a bunch of people who obviously are going to be rooting for the same people, and it's cool that they brought in vendors and just gives a relaxed atmosphere.
Relaxed to some, for others it was a time to yell and scream and do whatever Bradley fans do.
I think it's a great situation. They got everything we need. We got concessions, we got pop, we got beer, we got big screen TVs. It's almost as good as being at the game.
Over 50 years ago, Bradley got to play their last Sweet 16 appearance live right here at the Robertson Memorial Fieldhouse. And this year, Bradley's doing all it can to bring the action from Oakland right here to the students and fans.
Called me Monday and said, do we have the capabilities of doing something like this? I've done things similar to this before. Spent a lot of time setting up these jumbotrons and you know, it's all about this type of atmosphere. That's what we're looking for.
Although this year's historic basketball season has come to an end, one thing has never changed.
The place was packed. You know, it was so loud, and the fans were just screaming, you know, carrying on.
For Midstate Magazine, this is Cassidy Moody. Back to you, Davita and Daniel.
Thanks, Cassidy, for bringing us the best of About Town. I enjoyed that.
That was one, at least my best experiences as a freshman, to be here for all that excitement. And
Well, that was my best experience as a senior because that has never happened. Like, I never expected Bradley to make it to the Sweet 16. So now, after I graduate, people actually know the school. They've heard of it. They're like, Bradley, yes.
It definitely put Peoria on the map, though.
We are on the map.
And you have some of the best of players from the Bradley basketball years past.
Like who?
Jim Les, Hersey Hawkins, both made it all the way to the NBA. Patrick O'Brien.
He might be going.
It's very possible.
I heard that. Now, Jim Les, I didn't know he played in the pros. He's, you know, I know he's a coach,
in,
but I
California.
didn't. Really?
For one of the NBA teams there.
And he came back to his roots to coach the team. That is so, like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forget how many seasons he played, but
really,
he made a difference, had an impact.
So you think we're going to have another pro become like the best player in the NBA? You think Patrick is going to make it? You think?
We'll see. I think he has a couple years to develop, but who knows?
You don't know.
I don't know
Maybe
for sure.
Sports will touch on it.
I do know that movie's next with Rihanna. So.
Thanks, Daniel and Davita. Opening day of the 2006 baseball season has just passed, and one can think of several great baseball movies, but none capture the essence of the game better than The Sandlot. Let's take a look. The Sandlot tells the story of 9 boys who spend the summer of 1962 playing baseball. It specifically focuses on the misfit Scotty Smalls, played by Tom Geary, who has just moved into the area.
Get it. Don't be a goofus. Don't be a goofus. Don't be a goofus.
He doesn't know what s'mores are or who the Great Bambino is or even how to play baseball. With the help of the legend of the neighborhood, Benny Rodriguez, played by Mike Vitar, Small learns to play baseball and is accepted onto the team by the other 7 boys. Soon, all 9 are inseparable and spend every minute of daylight playing baseball. It is one continuous game. They just pick up right where they left off the day before, even though they don't keep score. They just play for the love of the game. However, one day, Smalls hits his first home run. The ball sails over the neighbor's fence and into the yard of the beast. Legend has it that nothing that goes over that fence ever comes back, even children.
The legend of the beast goes back a long time. For any of us could even pick up a baseball.
The boys are excited for Smalls until they learn that he had stolen the ball from his stepdad Bill's trophy case, and it was signed by Babe Ruth, the Great Bambino.
What do you mean that wasn't your ball? It was my stepdad's. I stole it from his trophy room.
Their new objective is to get the ball back at all costs before Bill gets home from his business trip. The film is a timeless story. It's a relaxing, comical family film that can be enjoyed over and over again. It reminds you of childhood innocence, spirit, and simplicity of the game. It also shows that the game should be played from the heart and, above all, should be fun. The Sandlot is truly the classic baseball film and can be loved even if you're not a baseball fan. I give this film a grand slam. For Get Real, I'm Rihanna Pouncey. Back to you, Daniel and Davita.
Thanks, Rihanna. She reviewed one of my favorite movies, Sandlot.
Now, I have some other best of baseball movies, in my opinion.
What you got? What you got?
I like Field of Dreams.
Okay.
And have you seen The Natural?
No. What is that about?
The Natural, you have to watch it. It's
well,
with
what
Robert
is it?
Redford.
The Natural makes me think of like organic food or something. Like, what is? I don't. Come on now. I'm serious. Like,
I'll give you a hint. It's not about that.
It's okay. So it's about baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have. What about Angels in the Outfield?
I like it.
It was cute. It brought me back to my childhood.
Not a big fan of cute movies. I don't know.
It's like a family, like inspirational, like feel-good movie, like Sandlot was.
Fair enough.
But I want to get back to The Natural. What is that about? No, seriously.
You'll watch it and you'll see. The player gets injured, he makes a return, he's triumphant, and...
Okay, so one of those. So it's a feel-good movie.
Yeah. Most baseball... Do you know a baseball story that's, like, really depressing?
No.
Honestly.
But there has to be one. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to music with Aaron Mayon. We'll be back.
This week I'm talking about a rapper who spits with tornado-like speed, aggressively attacking and demolishing every beat he encounters. Twista has a style that is unique compared to most of his peers in the industry because he has the ability to flow at a rate that separates him from everybody else that raps. When I say flows at a rate that separates him from everybody else, I'm referring to his ability to speak at a much faster rate while rhyming words and making sense. His unique ability earned him the Guinness Book of World Records title as the fastest rapper in 1992. His latest album, The Day After, which refers to his previous album, Kamikaze, as a good combination of smooth beats and good lyrics that is expected of Twista. The album has 15 tracks, but I think it kind of falls off a little bit after track 10. The other 5 tracks aren't horrible, they just don't meet the expectation he set with the previous 10. Since I feel it's my duty to inform the people of a few tracks they must hear on each album I review, I think you will get a good feel of this album by listening to track 8, which is titled Heartbeat, track 9, Holding Down the Game, and track 3, Chocolate Fees and Red Bones. Even though I like this album a lot, I can't give it the classic status of 5 meat packets due to the fall off after track 10. I still give it a solid 4 meat packets, which means it is a good album and definitely deserves a listen. 4 meat packets, people.
For the meat packs, after watching that, I always get kind of hungry. He reviews it. You know, Twista is a rapper, and you know, speaking of rap, you like rap?
I'll listen to rap if you want me to.
Okay. Well, you remember this year was a big year in the Oscars. 3 6 Mafia won for best song for "It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp." But I'm gonna leave the singing and rapping to them because I didn't do that right.
I didn't watch the Oscars, but I do know some of the best of winners. You had Best Picture, which went to Crash.
That was a really good movie.
You had Best Actress, Reese Witherspoon for Walk the Line.
She's
Best Director to Ang Lee.
For what? Oh, because that was for Crash. So they're predicting that Dreamgirls is coming out with Beyonce, my sister. Did you know we were sisters?
I didn't know
Beyonce?
that. You're
yes.
related?
Yes, I'm the adopted sister. They really don't talk about it a lot. She keeps me in the closet. But Dreamgirls, you know, it was a Broadway musical, like really successful a long time ago. And they're expecting it to like run away with the Oscars this year.
Really?
Yeah. So have you been keeping up with that?
A lot of
Daniel?
hype for that?
Yeah. You need to keep up with these things, okay?
Well, you take care of the Oscars and all that kind of stuff. I'll do sports, and in the end, we'll meet. So.
Oscars meet sports.
All right.
Gotcha.
Let's go to State of the Arts with Lamara.
Today we have with us a very special guest. We have with us Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being on the show today. This is Katrina. Katrina, would you like to introduce all the ladies?
Yes. Starting on my far left, we have Janae Mitchell. Then we have Samantha Williams, Shannon Calhoun, myself, Katrina Clayton. Next to me is Katrina Richard. And on my far right is Ariana Abercrombie.
Great, excellent, excellent. So can you tell me just a little bit about your sorority and what you guys stand for?
Yes, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was founded in 1913 in Washington, D.C. on Howard University's campus. Our motto is "Intelligence is the torch of wisdom," and we stand for scholarship, sisterhood, and service.
Okay, wow, that's great, that's great. Okay, well, are you guys ready to do your thing?
Yes.
All right, and here we go.
Mission
salon does it.
Okay.
You cannot slide in my sorority. You cannot shake your little hips in my sorority. You have to shed a tear and have something up here. You have to work and pray and have a GPA to be a Delta, the ultimate sorority.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. And back to you, Daniel and Davita.
Thank you, Lamar, for Delta Theta Sigma. They were wonderful.
You know, if they could keep up that ooh sound a little longer, they might get a job with like the National Weather Service.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Emergency weather warning system.
Or like, do you know Jay-Z? Like the sign is like the rock, like Rockaware.
I told you, that's you.
You don't know Rockaware?
I'll keep you updated on sports and current events.
And I'll keep you updated on music and my sister, Beyonce.
And
remember, Beyonce, my sister.
so
look alike. You see the
resemblance? Is that who you're living
resemblance?
with once you leave Bradley, or?
Yes, actually, me and Beyonce. I'm coordinating the wedding for Beyonce and Jay-Z.
It's wonderful.
I'm the wedding coordinator. You
Oh, is
guys,
that where
so
Jay-Z
many different,
came in?
There's so many different talents.
It's your brother-in-law to be, huh?
Yes. I'm serious. So I'll keep up with that, and you keep up with whatever. Okay?
Whatever.
I'm not. See, why do you always make fun of me? Like, this is like our last show, the best of, and all you can do is sit there.
Davita, you're doing a wonderful job so far.
Thank you. I'm good.
Keep up the good work, and we'll go to news. It's new. It's not the best of, but it will be.
Thank you, Davita and Daniel. I'm Lawson Barger.
And I'm Joanna Maggio. Thanks for joining us this evening. After responding to a citizen complaint on the dangers of walking at the intersection of Hamilton Boulevard and Jefferson Street, Peoria police have begun to crack down on jaywalkers with fines ranging from $50 to $75. There are two types of jaywalking that the police advise pedestrians to become aware of: disobeying a traffic signal and illegally crossing the street outside a crosswalk or in the middle of a block. The Lucky Lady Saloon and Cruisins may lose their Class B licenses, which allow the establishments to serve alcohol while admitting patrons under the age of 21. There have been more than 240 underage drinking incidents occurring at the Lucky Lady and more than 140 at Cruisins in the past year. Any changes to the liquor licenses of either establishment will take place July 1st.
A Methodist Medical Center's new advanced heart CT scan is taking pictures faster and with more accuracy, exposing the hidden dangers of heart disease. This non-invasive diagnostic tool is uncovering dangers once missed before, capturing more than 60 images of the heart, arteries, and lungs within 15 seconds. Methodist is the first downstate hospital with a 64-slice CT heart scan.
Cub's food locations in Peoria have presented customers with a new card and cash-free way to pay for groceries. Pay by Touch allows customers to pay for purchases with the touch of their finger. The new technology, known as biometrics, connects 40 data points compiled from the customer's finger to their checking account. Actual fingerprints are not used. Sign up for the service is easy. Just visit your local Cub Foods or register online at www.paybytouch.com. The Foster College of Business Administration at Bradley University is making a big change. Beginning in fall 2006, the former Business Computer Systems major will be known as Management Information Systems. Ariana Barrett has more of the story.
Bradley University is the only school in the nation that has a major called Business Computer Systems, or BCS. But that's only because the major normally goes by a different name.
So the question is, why don't we just continue to call it BCS? Well, if you look at most organizations, they call this functional area within their organization Management Information Systems. They call it MIS. People know it as MIS. When recruiters come to campus, they're looking for MIS majors. If you say BCS to them, you have to explain to them what it is. We don't want to have to do that.
Although Bradley is changing its BCS major to MIS, the classes that students will have to take will almost be the same.
We're still BCS of sorts. We took the old BCS curriculum, we expanded it to new courses, and we relabeled it so that businesses, when they looked at Bradley, would look at our MIS majors as they've never before looked.
The change of the major's name will go into effect at the start of this year's fall semester. From Midstate News, I'm Ariana Barrett.
Thanks, Ariana. Caterpillar in the heart of Illinois' regional port district has reached an agreement through which the 1.2 million square foot plant, once occupied by Caterpillar Incorporated, will be sold to the port district, also known as Transport. The plant that is within a few hundred yards of the Illinois River has been closed since 1982. Transport, with the financial help of Caterpillar and the state of Illinois, will begin rehabilitation of the structure and find companies to occupy it. The Port District, which oversees commercial development along the riverfront, covers 100 miles of the Illinois River from Marshall County to Mason County. Caterpillar still operates a nearby foundry in Mapleton.
Bemis Company Incorporated will close its doors on June 30th. The longtime paper packaging plant is closing due to the expensive maintenance of the aging building and older equipment. This will leave over 240 people unemployed. Bemis has offered Peoria workers jobs elsewhere or career services to aid in their search for a new job locally. The packing plant was originally opened in 1912 as a paper mill. A $300,000 grant is being used for a central Illinois effort to make homes safer and more energy efficient. Illinois economic officials have announced that a portion of the grant will be used for a drawing where 2 homeowners will win a home energy efficient makeover. The makeover includes an energy evaluation and $15,000 worth of improvements to make the home more efficient.
The 2005-2006 school year has been a great one for Bradley University. The men's basketball team made it to the Sweet 16, alumni Tammy Lane won an Oscar, and alumni Matt Savoy participated in the Winter Olympics. Shannon Pierce has a special interview with the Olympic figure skater.
Thanks, Joanna and Lawson. I'm lucky enough to be here today with 2006 Olympic figure skater Matt Savoy. Hi, Matt. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, I just want to get a little bit more of an approach on how you feel about skating and how you interpret it. How do you feel the music so well and hold the audience captive in the palm of your hand, basically from the first beat of the music to the last? Like, where does that come from?
I'm not sure. I guess I wasn't aware that I did it, but thank you for noticing. I suppose I would have to attribute it to my experience in music. I played music since I was 5. I played the piano. And also my choreographer, Tom Dixon, who choreographed these programs, he's had a career in music since he was young as well. So he's able to help me understand the ways in which the movement he choreographs to the music should be interpreted. And you know, if that comes across to an audience, that's definitely what the goal is.
Okay, I know one of my favorite parts was the circular step sequence. I think that really kind of went with the music really well. And how did you help with input on the choreography, or did Tom do it all? Or
well, the process of choreographing a program, it's pretty interactive for me and Tom anyway. I've been working with him since 1998, and each program we do, to a greater or less extent, incorporates my ideas along with his. I think this program honestly was a lot of Tom's direction. Lately it seems like the programs have gone that way, though programs in the past have been a lot more of represent a lot more of my input as well. So.
Okay. At the Olympics, 1984 Olympic gold medalist Scott Hamilton was always very complimentary about your skating, and he said, watching every element of his skating, he truly is a skater's skater. Every skater in this building is admiring him. What is a skater's skater?
Good question. I'm not really sure what a skater's skater is. I think, they've only recently given me that label this year, and I'm very appreciative that people I've looked up to, like Scott Hamilton, are referring to me in that way. I suppose it just represents the commentators' efforts at trying to convey to maybe non-skating people what the experienced skaters see in my skating, maybe subtle aspects of my skating that that less experienced people might not be able to perceive. So, I'm really grateful that they've made that effort.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in today. And back to you, Joanna and Lawson.
Thanks, Shannon. In health news, doctors are suggesting that pregnant women should avoid or limit consumption of Illinois fish because they are likely to be contaminated with mercury. The mercury is emitted mostly through Illinois coal-fired power plants and is a neurotoxin that may damage the unborn child's health. Verify Now, a laboratory test offered at OSF St. Francis Medical Center, can determine a patient's response to aspirin within 30 minutes. The test is being used to identify people who are resistant to aspirin used for heart attack and stroke prevention. Studies show that although aspirin is used in the prevention of strokes and heart attacks because of its ability to prevent platelets from clotting inside the arteries of the heart and brain, up to 30% of aspirin users may not respond to the medicine's protective benefits. As a result, many people may be at an increased risk for heart attack or stroke. People who use aspirin for heart attack and stroke prevention should contact their doctors if they are interested in Verify Now.
The 21st year for the Arts and Education Spring Celebration has begun at the Peoria Courthouse. Kelly Chacon has more.
The annual Arts and Education Spring Celebration began March 19th. Over 17,000 students from more than 135 schools in the central Illinois area perform, exhibit, and demonstrate their programs in fine arts and applied arts. The celebration is the final event of a year-long Arts and Education Innovative Grant. The event is held at the Peoria County Plaza, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and will run through May 26th. For more information, go to www.springcelebration.org. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Kelly Chickwin.
Thanks, Kelly. Students from Woodruff High School unveiled the first of 2 murals painted on the wall of a manufacturing company on the riverfront. Woodruff High School art teacher Amy Morrill was asked by the company's owner and president of the Prairie Center of the Arts if her students would paint the first 2 murals on the building wall. The first painting depicts the Sonar Tide sculpture that stands outside the Civic Center. The second one is a depiction of a Peoria Chiefs baseball player.
The Illinois Broadcasters Association and the Department of Communications at Bradley University have been co-sponsoring an exciting broadcasting workshop for high school students for several years. Stephanie Givens has more.
Chief Bear explains why bike cops help.
9 years ago, Bradley University partnered with the Illinois Broadcasters Association to create something special for high school students who wanted to learn broadcasting.
The idea was to make sure that the next generation or succeeding generations of people that would enter the broadcasting business were the best and brightest from all over the state of Illinois.
The annual Multicultural Broadcasting Workshop is a 5-day-long experience designed to give high school students a real-life introduction into the world of professional television production.
We put the kids through an experience where they come in on Sunday, and on Thursday they produce a show. So it's a very intense period of time. It's not a summer camp, it's not a playtime, it's the real deal.
Students spend all day and night with their counselors, beginning early in the morning with lectures and demonstrations. Throughout the day, the students write, shoot, edit, and produce their own material. The week culminates in a studio newscast that the students produce as a team.
The kids come in here and they're terribly excited, and they're the best kids in the state. Their counselors and teachers recommend them.
Along with a final tape of the shows they worked on and a tribute from their counselors, the students take home the experience of a lifetime.
Even though if you're not majoring in broadcasting, it's still a good way to have broad experience in case you have a job related to anything dealing with what you learned in the workshop, so it's a definite.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Stephanie Givens.
Thanks, Stephanie. Veterans returning from tours of duty overseas face a bleak job market at home, according to a published report. The Chicago Sun-Times reported that nationally, the unemployment rate for vets between ages 20 and 24 was 16% in 2005, compared with 9% for non-veterans in the same age group. The overall unemployment rate last year was 5.1%. Illinois is the last nationally when it comes to getting jobs for veterans. However, the amount of Illinois veterans using GI Bill benefits for college has risen more than 53% and is stated as a possible reason for low unemployment rates. The Goodwill of Central Illinois is in great need of donations. Gently used clothing, appliances, and furniture can be donated at any Goodwill location throughout Central Illinois. The sales of the donations help fund the employment and training services. And now we kick it to Matt with sports.
Well, Lawson, Albert Pujols might as well own his own window shop with all the records he's going to break.
Okay, I know it's a little cheesy, but there's one thing for sure. The 26-year-old ex-Peoria Chief is for real. Pujols set the record for the most home runs in the month of April with 14. Just how good is that? Let's just say the KC Royals hit 14 homers as a team in the same month. Sammy Sosa holds the all-time record for home runs in a month with 20 back in June of '98. The NFL draft got shaken up the night before when the Texans decided to go with Mario Williams instead of Reggie Bush. And the Saints were like, hey, Christmas in April for us. For the Bears and Rams, they each had mediocre drafts that some may call. The Bears traded their first-round pick for second- and third-round picks. They went with defense until the 6th round. Their draft was highlighted with Danielle Manning, a safety from out of Division II, Abilene Christian. They went with a risk-reward pick in Devin Haster, who should add explosiveness on punt returns. The St. Louis Rams got a lockdown corner in Ty Hill in the first round. They chose a tight end in the second, something I wish the Bears had considered, and they had 3 third-round picks. Well, the second time's a charm for the Bradley Braves. That's because the NCAA is allowing them to keep their name Braves as their nickname. In the NCAA's first decision several months ago, they said no, but this time around, Bradley convinced them otherwise. The NCAA determined that Bradley uses the nickname Braves in a non-hostile or abusive environment. Bradley's been put on a 5-year watch list and can fully participate in all NCAA postseason events. Well, this is the last one-on-one with Double B of the years. I know, hold your tears back. Brian gives you a wealth of predictions that everyone should get excited for.
Wow, Matt, what a year. Summertime has come, and now that the year is finally over, let's go ahead and take a look and see what wild and wacky developments will occur over the next few months. In the NBA, look for Detroit to make it 2 out of 3 titles, defeating the Spurs in a rematch of last year. Wait and see Bradley center Patrick O'Bryant go number 9 in the draft overall to the Minnesota Timberwolves, where he won't get to team up with Kevin Garnett, who will get shipped to New York in the offseason. In baseball, the White Sox will own the MLB's best record by September. Atlanta will have again taken over the Mets in the NL East, and the Yankees and the Red Sox will be 1 and 2 in the division respectively. But the Red Sox will look to get a boost in the final month from a face from the past, 43-year-old Roger Clemens, who will sign with Boston by the All-Star break. That's how it's going to lay out. Why the bold predictions, you ask? Because that's what we as analysts and fans do. We recap the year that was, and then we look ahead to the year that will be. We use our heads to analyze and predict, but sometimes, occasionally, our hearts will get in the way. Sometimes our heads, what's in our heads or what's on our heads say the same thing as our hearts do. That's when you know you made the right prediction and decision. This leads me to my final forecast for the summer. With everyone coming back from injury, the Cubs will battle back and tie St. Louis for the division title, with just the month of September to go. You'll have to watch the rest yourself. I don't want to spoil the ending for you, but up here and down here, I already know how it's going to turn out. Thanks for a great year at Midstate, everyone. Now, Matt, back to you one final time.
I should have known that was coming, Brian. Finally tonight, after countless years as a college football play-by-play announcer, Keith Jackson has retired again. And this time he says it's for real. He retired once before in the late 90s, only to return to the mic. Jackson coined the phrases "Whoa, Nelly," and excited fans with his exuberant attitude and unforgettable voice. Not only will I miss him, but college football fans across the country will as well. And for Keith Jackson, I give him a superstar, guys, because he's awesome. But it's time for celebration, rather than mourning, because he's just put his heart and soul into it.
Oh yeah, you got to celebrate a man's career. All right. Well, in this week's Oddly Enough, the phrase from one of Argentina's popular soccer team, the Boca Juniors, field chant says, "The day I die, I want my coffin painted blue and gold, like my heart," is being taken quite literally. Die-hard fans can buy their own coffins decorated in Boca colors and symbols for between 2,000 pesos and 2,500 pesos. The coffin comes in 2 flashier versions, one in a bright solid blue, and the other which is a blue painted with yellow banner draped on the outside. Both sport the Boca shield. Well, thanks for joining us at Midstate News. I'm Lawson Barger.
And I'm Joanna Maggio.
And I'm Matt Weatherston. Back to you, David and Daniel.
Thanks, guys. You did a wonderful job today. And while I was listening to them, Joanna said something a little interesting about Cub Foods. Did you catch it?
Yeah, the fingerprint scanner.
Have you been there? Like, really, they do have, like, pay by touch. Like, just my finger can, like, pay for all my groceries.
Have you done it?
I'm scared. Like, they're supposed to come out with, like, the ATM machine where you can, like, just put your eye up to something and then you can get your money. Like, the future is just, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, one of those, I don't know, movies that they come out with. It talks about the future. It's just, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
So we just saw them make a best of news. That was awesome.
I know. They did just wonderful. I'm so proud of them. I'm going to miss them so much. Matt, Joanna, Lawson, Brian, they're just awesome people.
Yeah, no, they did a great job, and it's going to be sad, but we'll have a new team back next year. Maybe some of them will return. I don't know. We'll have to see. They look excited.
Yes, they do.
So one of my favorite segments is always food.
Because you're always
hungry. I'm sure our viewers agree. So let's see what Valerie's cooking up.
Hi, I'm Valerie Matthews here with Let's Eat. We have a really fun and creative snack for you today. Inspired by the Girl Scout Thin Mint Cookie are the adorably scrumptious cheeseburger. If you're intrigued, listen up and I'll show you how to make them. We're going to start off our cheeseburger with a Thin Mint hamburger patty. We're going to need vanilla wafers for the buns. Get these set up. And 3 frosting colors. We're going to start off with our cheese. I'll show you how to assemble these tasty burgers by putting 3 generous globs on the outer edge of the wafer. Get ready to apply our relish, almost exactly like we just did our cheese, maybe a little less generous, depends on how much you like frosting. Glob that on, and we're going to put our red ketchup right in between those relish globs. Add it on top. We have our first hamburger. What's so fun and cute about these burgers is that it's all in the details. So we're going to add an extra special detail using the littlest bit of vegetable oil and some sesame seeds to make it look just like a real hamburger bun. You can just use the edge of a spoon, or if you have a paintbrush that is used only for cooking, obviously, or any kind of pastry brush, just dab it on the back very lightly. You don't want to put too much because then it'll start to get greasy. Now we add our sesame seeds on top of the oil, and we need to use the vegetable oil or just a little bit of it so that the sesame seeds stick. Otherwise they'll just roll off top and it'll be wasted effort. But this way it's so adorable. We can move on to our next hamburger. Right now, to serve our hamburgers up, we're going to use some potato sticks, like miniature french fries, so cute. And if you want to feel like a giant, which I do, take a bite. It's really good. These are really fun to make with your friends. So thanks for joining me today. I'm Valerie Matthews with Let's Eat.
Thanks, Val. She showed us how to make, like, that's the best and favorite thing that she's ever made. Like, it looks so delicious.
Oh, she had ribs last week. That's tough to top.
Ribs, I know, but
as far as dessert, though, I'll take that one.
But ribs is
the hamburger cookies.
It's heavy on your stomach. I'm trying to, lose some pounds. So I like the little mint burgers. They're really cute and small.
She didn't bring us any, though. I was pretty disappointed.
I know. I know. It's okay. I'm gonna make my own off that recipe.
You gonna make your own?
Yes.
Will you bring me some?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You didn't bring me anything the last time you cooked, remember?
You didn't ask me to bring you anything.
Well, okay, I'll ask. You should ask. Ask me. You just asked me, didn't you?
And you said no.
Okay, well, I didn't mean it. I mean yes. I'll bring you minty burgers. Okay?
Fine.
Okay.
So what's your favorite food?
Chicken.
Your best of. You like chicken?
I like chicken and spaghetti and pizza.
Do you have a best of restaurant or no?
I like Texas Roadhouse and Red Lobster. I know that's really random.
No, it's
okay.
your choice. That's fine. All right, we're going to learn how to make a clay pot right now with Jacob Grant.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and I'm going to show you how to throw pottery on the potter's wheel. And the form that we're going to do is a mug form such as this. And what I'm going to show you how to do is throw the cylinder form like this, and then later, after it dries, you put a handle on. Now the first step, to start, you need to prepare your clay, and you do that through a process called wedging. And now I have my ball of clay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it as close to the center of this wheel head as I can. Next, do a process called sintering. And the way that I'm doing this is I'm applying a very steady, even pressure on the side of the clay with this hand, and then on top with this part of my hand in the center of the clay. The next step, I'm going to make a hole in the middle of the clay up on the top in the center, down to what the depth of this form will be. It's very important to keep the clay lubricated. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start pulling the walls up. And then I'm just going to move that clay on up. And if you notice, every pull that I do, I am moving the clay up and in a cone-like fashion. I'm going to come into the side of the form and I'm going to compact the walls and start to shape the form with this part of the rib here. I have here a finished cylinder form, and if you follow me over here, we can go put a handle on. Just force it up into the side of the cylinder form. And next, I'm going to kind of push the clay up into the form a little bit more. Now I'm going to start pulling that handle back out. I'm going to attach the handle on the bottom, just like that. Thank you for being here, and once again, I'm Jacob Grant from Midstate Magazine, and back to you in the other studio.
Thanks, Jacob. I enjoyed learning how to make a clay pot.
I can admit I didn't know how to do that until just now. Between centering and making the hole and putting the handle on.
It's a lot of work. And just looking at this has been on our set the entire season. Like, what is the essence of this? Like, how much time and effort did it take to make? Look at the duck, you see? And the little things right here, and it's green. I want to understand, like, what, you know, do you think it's wood? I mean, is it clay? What is it? I'm serious.
All I know is how to make a pot.
Oh, you know how to make it? Well, Jacob needs to come and tell me how to make this.
I have no idea how to do
Is
this.
this ceramic? This looks like ceramic or something? You
Ceramic
don't know?
with brass finish, maybe.
You don't ever look at, like, pots and wonder how they came into existence?
Do you watch Antique Roadshow a lot, Davita?
No, what is that?
Because I get the feeling you might.
What is it? So, really, what is it?
It's the show where they have all the antiques and they go table to table and people tell you how much it's worth and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you should start.
I enjoy that, like
You
the essence, the true spirit of wood.
I think you'd learn a lot from it. Because no one else really watches it, so
I'm going to watch
that'd be
that.
nice.
Me and you together.
Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's go to a movie with Rihanna.
With finals right around the corner, you might notice that people are getting stressed out. Just be on the lookout for anyone who might go over the edge, like the main character in this week's movie, Falling Down. Michael Douglas plays unemployed defense worker William Foster. One day, while stuck in Los Angeles traffic, he finally snaps and goes on a warpath. He leaves his car on the freeway and stops at a convenience store to get change for the payphone. He gets in an argument with the store owner over a price of soda and proceeds to bust up the shop.
Just standing up for my rights as a consumer. Well, I think this whole shelf looks suspect. One soda, 12 ounces. 50 cents. Sold. It's been a pleasure frequenting your establishment.
His anger only grows from there, and after a failed drive-by attempt on his life, he ends up with a bag of guns. The rampage draws the attention of retiring police officer Martin Pendergast, played by Robert Duvall. Like Foster, Pendergast is no longer economically viable. Pendergast tracks Foster as he heads home for his daughter's birthday party. In his own mind, Foster is not the bad guy. He's just fixing the many injustices he sees in the world, like not being given breakfast at the Wendy Burger.
That's not our policy. You have to order something from the lunch menu.
I don't want lunch. I want breakfast.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm really sorry, too.
Will the retiring cop catch the rampaging psychopath in time to stop him from causing any more death and destruction? You'll only know if you watch the movie.
This commentary on the human condition gets 2 guns up, and I urge all of you suffering from end of the semester stress to hit a pillow, not a convenience store. For Get Real, I'm Rihanna Pouncey. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rihanna. I enjoyed another movie review from her.
You just can't get enough of those
I can't
movie
get
reviews.
enough of Rihanna or her movie reviews. Can you?
I think 2 was good. No, but she did a great job throughout the season. I was going to ask you, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is, don't laugh.
No, you need to start with the best of the movies that I have watched.
The best of the movies I have watched, Aladdin and The Never-Ending Story 2.
Ooh, Never-Ending Story.
The Never-Ending Story.
What's wrong with number 1?
I didn't like number 1 because number 2 had the really cute guy in it. And he was grown, he was cute, and it had Atreyu and the thing that's swoosh.
Right.
Yes. So what was the best of your favorite movie?
Best of. Have you ever seen Matchstick Men?
No.
We're watching that right after we go on our Alaskan cruise. And what were you making me eat?
Mint burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Remember these things. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I'll write them down next time. All right, we're going to see the best of Street Team now with Steve Matthews.
This is Steve Williams for the Street Team and Midstate Magazine. We're back again for another wild semester. And what a better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than here in the heart of Illinois. We're going to ask you a few questions here. Hopefully you'll be able to answer them. Who is St. Valentine's Day named after?
St. Valentine?
St. Valentine?
St. Valentine?
St. Valentine.
St. Valentine?
It's actually named after the, there's a massacre, after a massacre where a lot of people died, mobster style, Chicago.
Okay, we were looking for St. Valentine. That's it.
Shoot.
All right, how many ounces are in a pound of chocolate, Alicia?
12.
16.
That'd be 16. 16?
16.
It's probably 4.
Nope. Multiply by 4.
16.
Very good. 16 ounces. Who is the Greek god of erotic love?
I believe that would be Cupid.
Venus?
Cupid?
Matt Pirelli.
Matt Pirelli? Oh, okay. Not quite.
Eros.
That's the Roman. Let's go Greek.
Eros is Greek. Cupid is Roman.
And that concludes our first week of Street Team for the new year. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I'm Steve Williams for Midstate Magazine.
Thanks, Steve.
I missed the question. What is Steve's last name?
Williams.
Yeah, I know that now.
You're a little scatterbrained
I always
today.
get those mixed up.
It's okay. It's
So,
all right.
I don't know, Street Team, seemed a lot of people knew a lot of those answers. Maybe next season they'll make the questions a little trickier, you think?
Yeah, when the girl said Venus, I thought someone else would say Serena. Haha, it would have been funny.
Tennis.
Joke.
Nah, I don't know.
When I think of the best
Street
of...
Team's a pretty serious
They-
segment, by the way.
No, it's not.
Go ahead, what were you saying?
When I think of the best of, I think of chocolates and kisses.
What kind of chocolate do you like?
Chocolate kisses.
Oh, just chocolate kisses?
The Hershey's chocolate kisses.
See, I like Hugs, so I don't think that.
They have, what is Hugs? Is the white chocolate with
Hugs
the...
are the white chocolate with the black stripes.
Why do you always
dark
have to be different, Daniel? Every single time.
It's not different, it's disagreeing with you.
Can we ever agree on anything, you think?
We wouldn't
Before
talk
the
for as
end
long
of
if we
this-
agreed on anything.
I mean,
all right, let's go to In Need. We'll be back.
When most people hear about the play The Vagina Monologues, the normal reaction ranges from shock to giggles. But what's behind this shocking title is something important, and it's something that we all need to hear.
It's a piece about women, about what women go through, about everyday life stuff, there's stuff about sex, there's stuff about violence, it's really empowering stuff.
Last year, over 2,000 campuses around the nation raised over $2 million for the prevention of women's abuse.
80% goes to Peoria's Center of Prevention of Abuse, And then 10%
Can't
of
for too long.
every
Hurry up.
show, every worldwide campaign goes to our spotlight each year. This year it is the comfort women of World War II and the Japanese sexual slaves.
For the first time, women are able to talk publicly about sex, love, abuse, violence, passion, and joy, which are at the heart and soul of this movement.
I've experienced abuse personally and all that kind of stuff, so I'm very much so for the cause. And that's part of the play, is that we're making it known that this abuse does happen, and it happens to the girl next door, to your sister, to your girlfriend, you know, like, it happens. That's just, it's life. And so as hard as it might be, like, it's still good to almost face it.
So what do the guys think about all this?
It's not just the women that are trying to prevent abuse, they're trying to prevent abuse of themselves by men. So I mean, to have us working together on that, I think, is very important.
The Vagina Monologues isn't all about hurting. It's about healing, and girls just being girls.
So hopefully it just grows and it gets huge and everybody's like, I love the Vagina Monologues. Let's stop violence.
I'm Vanessa Strickland for In Need.
Thanks, Vanessa. During the break, we found something we can agree on, and that is community service.
You know, the Vagina Monologues, which was just in February, rose over $2,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and how many campuses did they say do it?
I think over 20, a lot.
Hundreds, yeah.
Or
so
20 hundreds.
20 hundreds.
Hundreds is over 20.
You weren't paying attention. I need you to pay attention.
I was paying attention. The community service, I was in the Vagina Monologues, actually, my freshman year. Yes, I participated.
You've done a lot over the last 4 years.
I've done everything, you know. I've just everything. I just touch everything.
So did you consider yourself in the best of your graduating class?
Obviously, my name is Davita. No, I'm just kidding. No, but when I really felt my best was when I was giving back to others, like Habitat for Humanity, the different organizations.
Yeah, Relay for Life was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, helping out, breast cancer awareness, just helping out in the community. It's kind of when I feel the best. Wouldn't you say that?
I agree.
Yes. So we both feel the best giving back to others.
But see how quickly this conversation ended since we agreed?
I know.
Now we got to go to State of the Arts and see Hypnotic with Linda.
Today we have with us the hip-hop dance team, Hypnotic. Hypnotic is the newest dance team on Bradley campus whose banging dance moves and bumpy music has everybody talking. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
So can you tell us a little bit about the team and how you guys got started?
Okay, well, as you all know, or hopefully everyone knows, my name is Ishmael, and I've been dancing for about 3.5 years now, and I just had this idea that I wanted to start my own team and take it to a whole nother level. Pretty much do something that Bradley has never seen before, like try to set ourselves apart from the other dance teams on this campus. And I sat down with a bunch of friends all last semester, and we were brainstorming, trying to come up with names, trying to figure out how we were going to be different. And we came up with Hypnotic, and we got the ball rolling in January. We had auditions in February, and here we are today.
Well, what are you going to be dancing off to today?
We have a mix for you. It's a little surprise, so just stay tuned,
I'll be
all right?
looking forward to it. You guys ready?
We ready. Y'all ready?
Ladies and gents, let's
all right.
check it out.
Swizzy, that won't make me. Put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up. Man, it's
got the faith, I let my bait. Mommy got the good shit, really good shit. The type of chick you get with the really good shit. Mommy got them niggas going crazy for the ass. Call me flash, make a dash, get a nigga for his cash. Mommy,
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Jazzy Fizzle, right down the sizzle. Dirty and T. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see, every time that beat go, I need you to shake that thing good. Yeah, every time that beat go, whoa, whoa, whoa. You see, every time that beat go, I need you to break that thing good. See, every time that beat go, whoa, 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 whoa. Won't you break it down for me? Don't run out of gas, girl. Break it down for me. Don't run out of gas. If you don't know her name, it's cool. Call her this. Jigger, jigger. Call that girl Bojangles. Jigger, jigger. Call that girl Bojangles. Jigger, jigger. Call that girl Bojangles. The following is not a test. DJ. Bring it back. 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 The following is not a test. DJ. Bring it back. 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 The following is not a test. The bottom hits.
Wow, thanks guys. That was hot. And now back to you, Daniel and Davida.
Thanks, Linda. I always enjoy watching Hypnotic, don't you?
Yeah.
They hypnotize me with their dance moves.
I'd say
you know?
they're the best of the dance teams.
Yes, they are. That's why they were the last. You save the best for last.
And this was the last show for you, Davida.
I know.
It's all over. I don't have any Kleenex, so don't cry.
But Midstate will live on. And I told you, the torch is still burning right here.
Yeah.
Remember you put
it's
it right
a fire
here.
hazard. I put it out earlier.
Oh, you should have told me.
That's all right.
But I enjoyed this show. Midstate Magazine is just a great show to be on and a great show to work for, don't
So
you?
do you have any advice for people doing Midstate in the future?
Give it 110% and do it all. Do a SOA segment, do About Town, work with the crew, the camera people are wonderful, everyone, the floor director, everybody. Executive producer, love him to death. That's my dad. He adopted me.
Oh.
Yes, he did. You didn't know that?
No. There's a lot of family things I don't know about you yet.
I know. You know a lot. Beyonce's my sister. Bob's my dad. So many people in the world.
So are you going to continue going into TV after this?
Of course. I'm going to continue. You'll see me somewhere. I don't know where. Wherever my wings take me.
Somewhere soon, or are you going to wait a little? And
soon. Wherever my wings can take me.
Well, keep me posted.
So what did you enjoy best about our show today?
I thought it was a good compilation of all the best of the season.
Because I told you my favorite segment was SOA. What's yours?
I like food.
You like food?
I like food.
So are you going to come help Valerie out like maybe later and cook your own little recipe up?
Well, it would be nice if she'd start bringing some of that
along
with
her.
But you said you'd make me the mint hamburger patties, so
okay,
I'll take that.
And you can get the recipe from Valerie and we can do the ribs.
But you know, I really like all the segments. I mean,
it makes the show.
I think we had a really good season, and I was happy to be a part of it.
And you're going to be a part of it next year.
Yeah, for a few more years. So.
For a few more. Oh yeah, I forgot you're just a freshman.
Will you come back and maybe do some alumni appearances?
Of course, you can interview me. Okay. You don't look. Why don't you look happy?
I am happy. I interview you every day.
I know.
Every time we do this.
The
all right.
best of Midstate.
I'll let you carry us out.
All right. Thank you for joining us with the best of Midstate. I'm Davida Jackson.
And I'm Daniel Shore.
Bye.